We're going to take a couple questions now from the chat board because there's nearly 1,000 of you guys watching us live right now. So here's a couple of questions that have come in. I am Buck, or I am T-Buck, asks a question. With the very recent success of Beyonce's new album having no leaks or advertising, do you think that a big blockbuster type movie could do the same thing and be successful? For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, Beyonce just out of nowhere dropped a brand new album. Like 30 tracks on it, with music videos that go along with every single one. No marketing, like a lot of people, most people had no idea it was coming, just all of a sudden, boom, one day there it is. And it's done very well. Can a Hollywood blockbuster do the same? So, could tomorrow you come out with a big action adventure film starring, I don't know, Jason Statham and Harrison Ford, whatever. They did do a movie together actually once, where Statham was the bad guy. But anyway, I digress. Could you do that and just say, by the way, it's in theaters right now, and could it do well? No, I don't think it can. You might be able to do okay if it were like a big-time sequel to a big-time franchise. So you say, if all of a sudden Disney announced tomorrow, oh, by the way, Avengers 2 is in theaters now, then maybe. But honestly, no. For most projects, 99.9% of projects, no. You need to build up that anticipation. You need to get the marketing out there. You need to get the trailers. Music is a different industry than the film industry. I just don't think you can do it at all. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't see a way in which this would even be conceivable, Aaron.
Well, to a certain extent, I can definitely see a movie having success with no or little marketing, because it's happened before. I've seen movies that I haven't seen trailers or marketing or posters for at all. Like Flatfish, I think is a really good example. That movie's getting a lot of buzz right now, especially heading into award season. A lot of people are talking about it, but it's not going to be a huge blockbuster. So I think that is the one qualifying word that kind of defines what the outcome will be. But I definitely think it's possible for a movie to get a lot of steam just based off of word of mouth.
Dennis?
I just don't think it's even possible in terms of execution-wise, because you're talking about movies that involve so many people and so many moving parts that there's no way they would even be able to keep it a secret. Versus an album, okay, Beyonce can just roll into a recording studio and no one really knows. Is she recording an album? Is she recording a single? Is she recording something for someone else's album? She's, you know, like keeping that under wraps is relatively easy versus a movie where you have like giant productions and, you know, people are taking pictures all the time. I mean, I remember Dark Knight Rises, they were taking pictures of all the like outdoor fighting scenes, and we got to see glimpses of that even before the trailer came out. So I don't see how it's even physically possible for it to happen.
All right, listen, guys, we're just about out of time here, so I'm just going to rush through a couple of questions that have come in on the chat board here really quick. Jay Vardy writes, hey, John, could you tell us what's going on with Daniel Craig and Rooney Mara's Girl with the Dragon Tattoo Part 2, I'm sure you're talking about. Love the first one. Are the sequels happening or not? I really want them to happen. The sequels are going to happen. There's a conflict going on right now between Daniel Craig and the studio about salary and pay because the studio didn't make as much money as they were hoping, and I believe there's still negotiations going on there. It should have happened already. The original plan was for the sequel to Girl with the Dragon Tattoo to happen already. I personally like the North American remake better than the original, and I really like the original. That's just me. Let's see here. Fabricia Rhino writes, thoughts on The Secret Life of Walter Mitty? I saw it. I liked it very much. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, but I did like it very much. Aaron Nova writes, Babylon 5. Any chances of a similar show will return to TV networks? No, I don't think so. Magnaz5 writes, question, if Dumb and Dumber is a huge success, if Dumb and Dumber 2 is a huge success, do you think Jim Carrey will go on to do other classic sequels such as Ace Ventura? No, I think there's been a huge audience for Dumb and Dumber. It's a huge cult classic that people have been dying for a remake to. He did an Ace Ventura sequel and it sucked. So I don't think you're going to see him go back to that. Down Low Diffin writes, Predator reboot? Don't think so. I think if they do anything with Predator, they'll just continue on in its own mythology. I don't think they'll actually properly reboot it. Fuzzy Bunny in Aterod writes, question, fellow Canadian, what do you think of Chris Evans' Hal Jordan? Maybe, but I like Ryan Reynolds' Hal Jordan. I'd like to just stick with that.
No, he's Deadpool.
Or he might be. He might be. And last question comes for us from Hexapod 2000. Question, does Fox think that the Avatar sequels can top the Titanic and Avatar 1? They certainly hope it can. Whether they actually will, I doubt it will. I don't think they'll they'll come close to, it might come close. I don't think the Avatar sequels will come to the same box office numbers as the first Avatar, but I think they'll do very, very well.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.